Well, well. He's done it. He's gone to the dark side. Big old mess. I'll get that cleaned up in a bit. Nope, these are not mine. I don't own these. No, a little while back, a buddy of mine, he, I think I may have mentioned in our video, but he went, he asked some help to go up north and everything to help do some stuff and whatnot and everything. But before that, he'd asked me about these, if I could take a look at them. So, I can't remember. I know the blue one, he said he's never heard it run, but I'm going to hold out on that one. Because he says, he asked me if I could rebuild the carbs on these and get them running again. He's heard the red ones run, but it's been a long time. And his plan's on the next, like, 5 years to build one of those pole barn houses and have some wooded area and stuff and everything. So he wants to get these old Homelite Super XL chainsaws running. And I said, yeah, I could be able to do that. I've never worked on one of them. Can't be too difficult, right? So, the goal is we're going to work from left to right, and we're going to start working on these. I'll probably just do a carb kit on one of them, and we'll get the gist of how good I am at it, but we're going to get the gist of, you know, what it's about. So, I don't know really what the difference is between a bunch of these. I mean, I see there's some differences right here, like oil fill. This one's got an oil fill up here. That one don't. They're both Super XL. This is an automatic though. And this is also an automatic. It's got the pumper here, pumper here. The oil fill on this one, however, is on the underside. This one's in the convenience spot. I'm not sure which one's the older one, but I would be willing to bet, I want to bet this one's the older one, maybe. Got a different handle on it. But, you know, newer, they're like, oh, why don't we just put it up at the front? So, that's what I'm guessing. But, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put this one up here on the bench. I did find a good deal on a Wilton vise. We'll be getting that done later. Put that up here. I've got 2 carb kits here, because I'm an idiot. Didn't order a third, whatever. So we're going to have a carb kit with fuel lines, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to get started. I'm bringing this one back to life, and hopefully everything is good. Okay, so as I've said before, excuse me, turn the light on by mistake. I've never worked on one of these before. Can't be too difficult, alright? So, start with the basics here. Yep, that's bar and chain. Looks like they've had a sharpener on it at one point, one of those bar clamp type. No problems with that. Chain feels good and sharp. Somebody knew what they were doing before they put it up. Semi-chisel chain. Just keep that on for now. Couldn't tell you if that works. But what I want to do is take a peek in here. Kind of want to know if it's going to run beforehand. I mean, it's got the good barnyard dust all over it, garage dust. So I think he said he's heard this one run, but I don't know. It's got a black fuel line on it, so it doesn't look like it's ever been serviced. Oh, goodness. You're just good and sealed on there. So we've got that. Looks like a very clean carburetor. Looks like, what is it, 2 bolts and it just pops right off with the linkage? That simple? Could it really be that easy? You know, standard carburetor stuff. A fuel line, it might still be good. Yeah. Might still actually be decent. Yeah, it looks like a little pinch there. We'll blow through it. It's anything in the fuel tank. No bueno. Not good. It doesn't look too bad in there. I mean, it's there. I see. I don't know if anybody knows about home lights and stuff. On the inside of the tank here, it looks like there's like a tank sealer or crankcase sealer. All right. So what I do know is that these crankcases, because of by design, they go in halves. So does that look like sealant for crankcases? Because it's going the whole way. Whatever it is, it's pretty gas proof because it's never been touched by the gas test of time, I don't think. No. So what do they use? Does that look factory? This looks like when they assembled it, it was assembled on its side. And there is fuel in there. It was assembled on its side, allowed to goop down. But the tank looks good. I couldn't tell you if what's inside of it is any good. We'll go ahead and we'll see about... See if it's actually going to run. Let's put a little down the throat of the carb here. Let's see if she's going to run. I'll go get the fuel over here. Got the AC on. I forgot to turn on. It was like 77 in here, so... Got up to like 84 today. Just got home. Take this off, the scabbard off. Marriott, we'll just keep it down there. Back up here. Toss a little bit of love down her. You know, until flood's out. High speed on. I don't even know if it has spark. I couldn't tell you. Huh? Was it trying to run off a tank fuel just then? Smells like it was trying. Yeah. Looks like something might be a little gummed up in there. I smell old fuel, but it's definitely not drawing it. At least I don't think. It should have been pulling it by now if it was going to. Yeah, so what's in the tank might be nasty. Smells like nasty fuel, but she's a runner. It's got good compression. Oh yeah, so I think what are these, 57, 58 cc, something like that, the Supers are? Yeah, Super XL automatic, I think. I'm not 100%, I've never, like I said, really looked into it. One thing I do like about this design, well, it is, compared to the McCulloughs, the cylinders can be removed completely from them, from the body, without having to, you know, it's easier to, if you want to modify or hot rod one, these like what people do today. The designs on them are clamped together, bolted together and sealed two halves, and then a cylinder goes on top, and that cylinder is easily replaceable. On a McCullough, on the other hand, like the 10 series, they're not. It's all, here, well, here's an example. This is what most of them are like. The cylinder, engine, everything are one piece. So it's... The cylinder goes bad. You can't just replace the whole cylinder. You got to replace the whole block. So McCullough had a good idea, had a great idea. They were just on the edge of being a perfect idea. So I'm not saying Homelites are perfect. I'm not saying they're bad in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a McCullough guy. But the opportunity to work on this for a buddy and everything, I was more than happy to do. So we're going to go ahead. Let's just tear this carburetor off. And we'll get the ultrasonic over here started heating up. Get it heated up. In the meantime, we're going to hyperlapse this baby off here. Alright, well, as the hyperlapse showed, it just wanted to go wee. So, hold on, we'll see. Oh no, that's completely clogged. That was not going to suck fuel. We're going to be doing a fuel line here too. Ugh. Kit should, that's a big should, have come with that. I didn't know really which. I mean, I knew which kit to order, but I didn't know. So pretty. They came with like 3 different carbs, but looks like we've got fuel line. Oh, I think I've ordered from these people before. A while back, they had the. I'm hoping. I'm thinking this is the kit. I'm thinking this is it. Yeah, because it's got that weird looking diaphragm. That's not McCullough. So it's got this nice case, fuel line, and a big old I like that big pickup. That's what I've been trying to find for my Max. Like, seriously? It's in this kit? This is the kit that has this? That's what I'm looking for. All right. This has what I'm looking for those big ones that I can't. All right, so maybe I'll just order the kits for that. You know, maybe I'll do that. So, kit looks to be the legit setup. It looks like Homelite. It said it was for a Super XL. So, I don't know. Get you all up here. Let's go ahead and take a look. And also another thing that was nice about these, piston ports are a modern day thing, definitely for sure. Fewer parts and everything. But a reed saw, I love how a reed saw runs. Give it up. Give it up. Come on, you little critter. There we go. We'll refigure out how that went up. Yeah, all right, so. And see, none of the gaskets are stuck from apart. They're all oiled and apart from each other, so that's good. The reeds look fantastic. Give them a quick cleaning, but that looks freaking fantastic right there. This carburetor part, I don't know if I'm going to hyperlapse it or have you guys for it, but try to do this as fast as I can. That Wisconsin video was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm really trying to show detail in these. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and they're amazing. I like longer ones on revivals and everything and stuff like that, cards and stuff. And short ones are nice too. But I like to see details. I'm pretty sure some people like to see details on what exactly did a guy do, you know, when it comes to taking them apart. So if you like the details of me doing them like this, at least showing it, might work the best I can. Let me know in the comments. Pretty sure there's some guy out there that's rebuilt a million of these. There's a little tab right there. Pull up on that. Well, it ain't working. So what we're gonna do... Kit come with a fat one, right? Yeah. This is going to tell us everything we're going to need to know here. Ooh. Try not to... There we go. Stab myself, A. B. Oh, that looks real good. And see, that has just the rubber diaphragm on it. The new kit, on the other hand, it, the pump diaphragm. It has the new updated Teflon one. I think it's a Teflon one, and it handles the ethanol. It will handle the ethanol so much better. These rubber ones do not handle it well over time. Yeah, it's got a Teflon one in it, and it may have the other style inside of it too. Yeah, I think it does. But if it doesn't, that's fine. We'll just get the appropriate gaskets and everything, but... So, this, I don't think has ever been apart from the feel of things. And there's some people out there that go out of their way and run the non-ethanol fuel, and that's perfectly fine. But the kits come with the new ones, so... Come with that new revised whatever Teflon setup. There's like an acid. I've never seen it before, but there's an acetate one out there. It's like blue color, and it has like a low pump volume, but it's fuel resistant. The Teflon one is the best of all worlds. It has high volume, and everything and stuff like that. So, little slit right there. It looks like so that it goes from the pump to right here. It's like literally just machine. They just set there and right into it, so it goes to the pump. Surface from pump there, and it does so. Pretty genius, really. Just stick it on surface, done. I guess that's how they did it. I don't know. All right, yammering. Oh, yeah, Orientate this right. Well, one of these is orientated in a weird way. I gotta get this open. Should be a kit. I mean, if not, then we're gonna be back. That's all I can say. Yeah, the blue one he's never heard run, so I figured I'd make that last. I don't think I'm going to do a video on the other red one. It's like, you did one, yeah, get the hint of it. Nobody really watches 2 in a row of the exact same things. That'll be kind of on my time. Kind of like just drink a beer and... yeah, it's pretty pliable still. Those are hard as a rock. And remember, Brian, gasket goes under. Come on. Up. Yep. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You're going to get ultrasonic cleaned anyway, sweetie. So, I mean, trust me, we're going to rebuild you. You're going to live another 30, 40 years. The guy that you belong to loves his vehicles and engines very much. But yeah, when he come to ask me if I could do that, he asked me to rebuild these and everything, you know, get the saws going and everything. So I said, well, I don't know what time we can meet, because he lives like 80 miles from me, 70, 80 miles, something like that. So, pretty sure he'll watch this series. I know some people don't like, you know, screwdrivers on this. I'll get it figured out. Get taken off. Does this new kit come with a needle and seat? It does. But we're going to leave the originals alone. We're going to take it apart, but leave them alone. Just because sometimes the kits are not... Hold on. I want to check something here. That is pretty much level with these 2 notches here. So take a note. I'm going to take it all apart. There's a spring under it. Most kits don't come with that spring. So it wants to boing up. Oh yeah, that tip looks flawless. This thing just has such low hours on it. It's low time. Let's go ahead and measure these. This is our... where's that dang old saw at? It's marked on the saw, I think. This is our high speed... which side is that? That's our throttle. Yeah. So high on the right, low on the left, according to the thing here. Is it? Yeah, high is on the right, low is on the left. This is our high, so half, 3/4. So 3/4 on the high. I want to put it right back to exactly where she was. I doubt this thing's ever been retuned since it's been in the from the factory. So 3/4 high, half, 1 on the low. That's pretty spot on, actually, of what you want. Yeah. High is longer, low is shorter for this. So, all right, that is taken apart. We're going to go ahead and stick our critical components in the bath. Just stick these in there. Let it buzz a while. Yeah, we'll buzz it a while, and I'll bring you back for the reassembly. Carburetor's cleaned up, blown out, gaskets scraped pretty much. Yeah, missed a little bit there. So, to save the boring part of reassembly, we're going to go ahead, in the magical world of video editing, it will be done. Alright, so that kit does not work in these. It will not work in them. McCulloch kits will work in them. I had one left to put this together. So, new McCulloch kit put into this for a PM1010, PM700, the 10 series. Apparently, that's for a Tildeson, and that doesn't work in these. This looks to be a Walbro carburetor, so you need a Homelite Super XL that's not a Tildeson. McCulloch's got the kits for you. Good to know, right? Also, gasket here for that looks all to be lined up. Looks like it'll work. No, we're probably gonna have to reuse this one. Oh. Thinking that's how. No, wait, you ding dong. No, wait. Duh. The body of this have a gasket on it stuck to it? Does. And it's a big old weird gasket. Yeah, this one will work fine on here. For putting the reed and everything back in we put together, this one will work perfect. And this is a rubber gasket between here. Like an O-ring kind, sorta. It's the same rubber, so. We'll put this gasket back on when we go to put this in, but we got to get that fuel line changed out and everything. And off camera, while that was buzzing away, I blew through the fuel line with the air compressor, and it freed up, but the line split right here. So what does that mean? We got to change out the fuel line. Who routed this way? What is going on here? I know this is the fuel tank. Uh-huh. As suspected, the fuel pickup is laying at the bottom. And the line is laying somewhere I can't even see. And degraded. All to hell. Oh, yeah. Nope, there was no reusing that. Perfect. Wonder if we could fish that out of there. Oh, there it is. It fell out. First try. Holy crap. Where's the rest of the fuel line? I don't know. But we're going to need to save that. Oh, yeah. It blows through very clearly. Fuel is to be desired. Alright, well, I don't see. I bet all the rest of the fuel line was trashed. Yeah, this is all that's in there. Like, nothing else is inside this tank at all. Oh wait, there's the rest of the fuel. Hi, little buddy. It's hanging out at the bottom. See if you guys can see it. I love camera zooms. There it is at the tip of my light. It's in there. I'll fish that out. You know y'all want to watch me struggle, don't you? Now I can't see. What is going on here? I think we're just going to turn this thing upside down and shake the living crap out of it till... Is it really like wedged in there good? You know, we're going to put the old finger up there. Come here, you little devil. Come here. Don't be this way, all right? All good things must come to an end for you. And today is the day. Well, your time was a long time ago. Come on. There we go. Ha. Ooh. Well, we're going to need that for measurements. All right. But yeah, how brittle is this? Yeah. Yeah, it's just coming right apart. Bottom of the saw looks fantastic, by the way. I'm not so sure I like the idea of where they put the oil at here. That's just in danger zone. Are we having fun yet? Have you hit that subscribe for me yet? You should. I'm gonna clean that out and reuse that because that's the appropriate size. That other one is way too large. There's a joke in there somewhere. Alright, seriousness. Got tons of fuel line up there if I need to. We're gonna go ahead and use what this wrong kit provided. I cleaned it out in here too. So I'm thinking we're going to fish it through here first. There's a grommet here. Well, it's a good snug fit. There we go. We'll use correct words here. Get the pliers out. New Tygon. There we go. I might actually, to make this easier, I'm going to lube up the line. Help it get through that better. Oh yeah. 2-stroke lubricating all your needs. Question is, we've got to get this. Okay, I feel it in there, so I've got to sit here, fish this through. Oh yeah. There we go. 2-stroke is helping majorly. A little more. I need to get it to where I can grab this, move it out of this tank hole. A little more. There we go. Now I can pull this to probably appropriate length to reach the bottom. And I couldn't tell you how much that is. But it's easier to pull too much of this out and through. I'm thinking that. And then if there's too much, then I can always... It shouldn't be too difficult to refish that. But if there's too much, it's easier to subtract than add. Like what we've done here. Get the light. Yeah, it's about perfect right there. And what we'll do is we'll add a hair onto it. Oh, excuse me. There we go. We'll add a hair more. Get the carb spray. Clean this pickup. That's going to be appropriate size. That's actually pretty clean. There wasn't anything wrong with that. It was the fuel line. Tried to blow through. I think the fuel line was just shot. Put that. Ooh, that's a good tight fit. Lots of puns in here. Lots of jokes in this. And everything. Not puns, but jokes. They're everywhere tonight. Did a lot of running around the... Did 135 miles today running around with the wife, child, and my mother. Going flea market looking and everything. Went to the Ileana 3rd Annual Fall Festival and wasn't really much there. It was a swap meet and stuff. And guy there had a few older wheel horses, but looking at the prices of what he wanted for some old engines, I didn't even bother asking. That stuff looks like it's lived on that trailer he has for a long time. So... hopefully it picks up more. But that was only an intended place to go. And then turns out, you need to route yourself over here where we had you. Where are you trying to go? So, went to another antique store that we haven't been to in like years. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay, it's doing some weird loop-de-loop instead of staying to the side. That's fine, as long as it... I mean, it has to stay down there. I kind of want it to freely move about the cabin. So, but anyways, went to that one. On our way back, went to Dairy Queen. There we go. Got it where it's flopped correctly at the bottom. There we go. At the bottom. So, adjust final height here. Went to there, Went to Dairy Queen, saw some garage sale signs, went to a random garage sale. Turns out a little town just outside the Dairy Queen, Thorntown, was having a festival. So went there, found a honeycomb, actual physical honeycomb for a bee had made. A lady was selling. You bet I bought it because I've been looking for one of those for a while to chew on and everything. So been a heck of a day, fun day. That's good. Now here I am at home. I figured I'd get a video put in because I'm not tired right now. All right, let's get this carburetor put back in. I'm yammering. Yeah, my inexperience showed on a Homelite, but now that I know. So you can try to attempt to install the recage backwards. I had to clock it 180 because there's a notch here for this screw in the recage right here. So after fighting with it for like 5 minutes, I couldn't start the screws, I noticed that. Turned it around, and look at that. She's just together, like she's supposed to be. We're gonna get the choke hooked up here. Fuel line cut. Feels good. So the choke has this tiny little cotter pin, brass cotter pin that goes through it. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I know it. Because the hole for it is microscopic. There's that. It feels like rubberized plastic. And now I have to fish this tiny butt thing through. You can get one side started, the other side's not going to be so promising. I knew that was going to be one of those I'm going to be a pain in the butt things for you. No, wait. I got it. I got it. And just go straight down like that, and that's all she wrote. Choke. Get the cutters out. There's that drawer. Our crappy cutters. We'll leave just a slight bit generous on the fuel line. I can always cram it in. There's our fuel line cut. Oh, lube up the barb. Yep, there's another one. There we go. Can Mr. McGray rebuild one of these carbs? Well, yeah. Can he work on a Homelite? Probably. Is it going to run? Let's put some gas in it. Let's see what she's going to do. Oh, yeah. Let's get this put back on. Low on the high thing. Cram that on here in a moment. It's going to fill with bar oil and it has some in it. After pumping a few moments, I've got oil. Excellent. Don't even need to fill it. It actually looks like it's halfway full. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, oiler works. One of my biggest concerns. It's like, oh, this ain't going to work. Great. Alright, anyways, that fuel. Garage ventilation on. I'm going to give her some prime shot here. I know I gotta think of a different way for exhausts like these, like something like that is what I need to set up. Like I could nail it. I guess I could nail it to the yeah. Might be able to do that. Nail it or whatever to the surface here. Like we got a hammer and a nail. That'd be a dumb idea. For now this will work. Alright, let's go ahead, let's fire it up, let's see if it's going to run or if it's going to, not like me. There. like it was trying to pump. Oh, come on, sweetie. Oh, there it goes. Just trying to pump a bubble through. Runoff tank fuel, at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to like hammer that down. Give me just a second here to modify that. Yeah, screw it down. Let's try this again. Come on, sweetie. Yeah. There you go. Acting like it can't pull fuel. Line's clearly good. Adjustments are exactly where they were. Huh. Open up a little bit more on the low. Speed her up. You gotta pull the rope out on these. I don't know, Homelite guys, what do you think? McCullough guys, chainsaw guys, other guys? I think she's pretty good. That's running fantastically. The garage ventilation needs work. Needs work on the execution setup. It could be worse in here, but I need what this shows is I need to have a separate attachment setup that goes like a duct. It goes right here, and it just all of it can be directed in, and then just blow it, and it gets sucked right out. So could be worse in here, but it helps a lot. At least you know fresh air is being forced in. So I'll have to do some improvement on that. But for the race saws, it works. I have to go make a cut tomorrow on this. Let's go ahead, put that air filter on here. See how she sounds. This is going to add a little bit of drag to it, but overall it sounds pretty good. Kept her held open, and she was right there. Yeah, I had to put the ear protection on too. So, one more. High speed. I like it. Air filter had a little bit of drag to it. It's good and smoky in here. We're gonna make a cut tomorrow. See you guys in the morning or afternoon. Oh, turn it on. Next day, see how well she does. that. That's better. I'm gonna say, that is not bad. What is this, like a 58cc saw, something like that? It was fantastic. I mean, that last cut I made there, that was after doing a little bit of the dialing and everything and whatnot. She just, it's great. I'm thoroughly impressed. Not that I'm saying they're junk or anything. The biggest thing I notice about this saw, how smooth it runs compared to a 10 series. 10 series will buzz your hands. This just idles smooth, just through the whole thing. I mean, it's impressive how smooth it idles. It was just, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a pretty good one right here. Homelite did damn good back in the day building these. I might have to get myself one. So, but if you liked what you saw, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like. If you want to see me do the other red one, do a video of that, let me know in the comments, everybody. I will do a rebuild on that one. Well, not a rebuild, but carb stuff, whatever it needs and everything. I was told it ran years ago. We'll see about that. The chain, I'll have to dress that one up and everything and whatnot. But this one, this is good and sharp right here, the way it comes. Somebody definitely did a good job sharpening it. I'm going to leave it alone. It oils, cuts. She is the perfect firewood saw. Maybe I'll polish it up before it goes back to the owner and everything. But damn good saw right there. Got her warmed up and everything. She quit smoking as much and everything. And I can't say anything bad about it. Not that there was anything bad to say about this. So I like the big thing. I like how you can use just the Tygon fuel line modern day on it, put it through the grommets, and it works. Versus the McCullough ones, they had their own special thing. That's one thing about McCullough. They were like a monopoly on parts, or certain things had to be theirs. You know, their fuel lines, their fittings. You know, I think that was one of their biggest downsides, is they were trying to do stuff like that rather than it could have been cheaper, things across the board, and been simple. You know, but that's a company for you and everything. It sucks out all these good American companies sold out to China and overseas and everything and whatnot. It really does suck. But I'm definitely going to have to get one of these for my list to put up in the collection. That is just a fine running unit right there. Fine running. I'm really jealous. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks for watching, everybody.